What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be saying Mr. Beast 101 times. So, let's get started. In 3, 2, 1, go. Mr. Beast, 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 Mr. Beast 20. Mr. Beast, 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 Mr. Beast. That's 30. Mr. Beast, 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 Mr. Beast. 40. Mr. Beast, 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 about 60. Mr. Beast, 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 Mr. Beast. 270 now. Mr. Beast, 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 Mr. Beast. Okay, that's everything. Nap time. Back to the race. Mr. Beast, 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 Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, 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 Beast, Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast. That's 90, I think. 80. We'll say it's 80. Mr. Beast, 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 Mr. Beast. One more. Mr. Beast 6000. Oh, okay. Well, I have said Mr. Beast 101 times, including the beginning one and the third one, so that would be 103. But we're just gonna keep it to 101. I don't know why. Anyway, that's gonna be it for the video. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and share for your friends. Put the notifications on, saying that you did, and also subscribe to your YouTube channel. And if you are a T-Series, I will not do that. Peace.